Okay, we're gonna start recording. What's up, YouTube? It's Bill and Sam back at it with another video. Sam, tell us what we're gonna talk about today. Sam.
Well, sorry, I was.
Oh, I said, what were we? Tell YouTube what we're gonna talk about today.
Jurassic Park.
All right, that's right. First, we're gonna talk about Jurassic Park. This is the first one, not any of the other sequels. Just the first, the best one. All right, Sam. What are your initial thoughts on this movie?
The initial thoughts. Okay, if I can remember, it's a long time since I remember this movie. Watch this movie. My initial thoughts on this movie are like, oh my goodness, dinosaurs eating people. That's my initial thoughts.
When was the first time you saw Jurassic Park?
I don't know, probably when I was like
I think I was probably
younger to remember my age.
I probably was not a teenager, so when
Yeah,
you're
definitely
a
not.
kid, it's a pretty intense movie. I would say probably a good scary movie for a child.
Yeah, especially the beginning.
Yeah, beginning scene is pretty intense, but that just gives it some good tension for the rest of the movie.
And one of the most famous lines, "Shoot!" Ha! My favorite line, personally.
It's just so quotable. Because
It is.
you have to do that, shoot a female thing a lot. So
Shoot a female.
okay, so Jurassic Park, obviously, it was a great movie, spawned a buttload of sequels, and now we have some reboots coming in, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the reason those exist, and that's because Jurassic Park was an amazing movie. One of my first impressions of it now as an adult is, wow, the CGI is actually pretty good. It was it was an older movie, and it has like really awesome CGI. Have you seen the behind the scenes video where they talk about how they like designed the puddles to splash around the T-Rex feet?
No, actually, no, I have not.
Oh, it's like, wow, they went into that detail to make sure the T-Rex like splashed the water on his foot correctly.
Wow.
Yeah, so we got some pretty memorable characters as well. We got Sam Neill playing the one dude. What's the doctor's name? His like Jeff Goldblum plays Ian Malcolm, the crazy guy, crazy scientist. Sam Neill plays what's his name?
Paleontologist.
Paleontologist. Yep.
He plays Alan. Alan something.
That's right.
Alan. Another memorable line from the third one.
That's in the sequels. We won't talk about that now. Okay, so what do you think is the best scene in Jurassic Park?
Ooh, that's a hard question because there's so many good scenes. There's the first scene. There's the first scene when they're shocking and he's like, shoot her. There's this other scene where he's like about to snipe the one velociraptor, but then he gets snuck up on by the other one. He's like, oh, clever girl. There's the one scene where the T-Rex.
A lot of good lines.
Yes, and there's the one scene where the T-Rex breaks into the big building and he kills the velociraptors.
For the ending.
Yeah, that's the ending. There's the oven scene. That was a good one.
The oven scene?
The oven scene where she's hiding in the oven and the velociraptor sees her and runs at her and then just hits the reflection.
Is it an oven? I feel like
it's an oven. She's in the kitchen.
We'll call it the kitchen scene. Yes, the kitchen scene is pretty good.
And there's the scene where Samuel Jackson his arm falls on top of the one girl and she's like, oh yay, and then she pulls it and it's just an arm and she's like, oh, and then the velociraptor pops out and she's like, oh, and then
also the velociraptor pops out like through the wall.
I don't know,
we won't talk about it.
It's hidden somewhere. And then there's the scene where the T-Rex first breaks out. Oh, amazing scene. After that scene the kid's like, I threw up. which is pretty funny. Um, and then there's so many good scenes. I could go on and on and on and on and on and on forever.
On.
I could literally go on forever because there's the can't say the magic word scene, and then there's a scene at the very beginning of the movie where he's like, "It's this guy." See, nobody cares. I can't think of.
Scene.
I can't even think of. I can't even think of the guy's name though. The bad guy's name, who he's saying is this guy. No, I know it's Dennis Leary. I was about to. It's Dennis. Dennis Nedry. Dennis Nedry. I know that's the bad guy, but I don't know. I don't know who the skinny guy is. He's talking to. I don't know who the skinny guy he's talking to is. I forget the actual word because he says the name. But he says the name, but it's the line. You gotta get that memorable line right.
But it doesn't matter because it's memeable, so you can just say whatever.
I guess you're right. And then he eventually dies by a
Diplosaurus.
No, it's like I don't know. It's the acid spitting one.
Dinosaurus Sigadon.
It's like D something. It's a D. Good. There's no copies in this one, which is a big bad guy in the second one, along with the T-Rexes and Velociraptors, of course. But actually, the Velociraptors aren't that bad in the second one.
What? There's like the whole in the field scene.
Yeah, but that's like one scene. It's more of the T-Rexes.
We're not here to talk about the second one.
Right, we're talking about the original, which is the Velociraptors are the bad guy.
I would say there is a lot of memorable scenes even for me, but my favorite one has got to be the scene where she hacks into the park systems.
Okay, so the scene where Samuel L. Jackson's arm falls on top of her.
No. The scene with the little girl.
Oh, the little girl at the very end, where they're like,
and she says it's a Unix system. Best line in any.
Because that's because you're like a weird computer guy.
So it's just complete. Well, it's completely meaningless what she says, but it's just so funny.
Also, that's when the Velociraptors learn how to open doors. Boom, boom, boom. Or in the How It Should Have Ended. I'm back, suckers.
Link in description to the How It Should Have Ended, I guess.
Yeah, no.
That is the best How It Should Have Ended, actually. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Last Jedi How It Should Have Ended was pretty good. Have you seen the How It Should Have Ended for the latest Star Wars movie, Episode 9?
Yeah, and I think it was probably pretty accurate.
Better than the movie? It's better than the movie.
Yeah, well, it's easy to do that. Although not as easy as better than Episode 8. Which doesn't exist. But so I don't know why I said that. Alright, we have to talk about one problem with this movie, and that is it has Laura Dern in it.
Laura Dern, let me think. No, can't think of anything.
She's the girl, though.
Well, yeah, but I just can't. Oh, you mean the scene where she like sticks her arm in the poop to see what?
I mean, I didn't see it. I just meant that.
Rude.
Okay.
Are you talking about the meal scene where she's sitting like 5,000 yards away from?
Another
What's his face?
Another cool trivia tidbit is that B.D. Wong is in this movie, the Chinese
Chinese doctor, yeah.
He's a
Chinese scientist.
He plays Shang.
Asian scientist.
He plays Shang in the original Mulan.
Shang? Who's Shang?
The guy.
Which guy though? There's the main guy, the captain, the guy she falls in love with.
Son, the captain.
Okay. All I know is Shao. Shao? Mao?
There's Yao.
Yao, King of the Rock. That's all I know.
Anyway, we're not here to talk about Mulan. We're talking about Jurassic Park.
We're talking about Jurassic Park. He's also in one of the sequels. Not to give any spoilers, but two of the sequels actually.
Here's a question for the future. So they made 3 Jurassic Park movies, and they've made 2 Jurassic World movies so far. So, do you think they're going to make a Jurassic World 3? And if so, Do you want to see? Do you? Well, Jeff Goldblum was already in.
Want to see like
Jurassic
Sam
World 2.
Neill?
Yes. Do you want to see Sam Neill and Chris Pratt on screen together?
I'm pretty sure wasn't Sam Neill in the last movie. I don't know about that, but
Not the last one. He's only in.
maybe,
He's only in Jurassic Park
maybe
1 and 3.
it'd be cool. I mean, yeah, if the whole gang got back together, Laura Dern, I was about to say Samuel L. Jackson, but he did. Laura Dern,
Well, they
Sam
brought
Neill,
dinosaurs
and
back to life.
what's her name in the movie? Laura Dern's name.
I don't know.
Oh, it's the girl.
It's not Holdo. So
It's
therefore
Doctor.
makes it a better movie.
Yeah, I thought you said those movies don't exist.
What movies?
Exactly. Well, what's her name? It's Doctor something. Dr. Bradley?
I don't know. You would have thought I would have looked this up, and we were gonna make a video on it.
I'll do what I did last time. Good old IMBD.
This is a good time to mention that IMDb, the it is the search engine of choice for movie buffs. So
Bad thing is that like anyone can look good, add to it if they want to.
well, it's crowdsourcing. That's how Wikipedia works. Leave a comment in the video below. Do you believe crowdsourcing information is good or bad? Should the news be crowdsourced? Before I get to the other question, this is a good time to mention that the John Williams score is one of the best scores for any movie ever. In fact,
the Rotten Tomatoes score?
No, the musical score.
The music score. I think the Rotten Tomatoes score.
John Williams. How did you get Rotten Tomatoes from John Williams?
Well, I didn't hear you cut out when you said John Williams. I didn't hear that.
Singing the John Williams.
She's Ellie. It's Ellie.
Ah, okay, that's right.
Ellie
anyway,
something.
We have a sister who commented, Jurassic Park has way too good of music for a Jurassic Park movie. You know, it's like the cool theme is cool, but it's in Jurassic Park.
Dodson. Guys, look, Dodson is here. I think that's what he says. I think that's what his name is.
Sure.
Oh, the guy who wrote the novel Jurassic Park wrote the screenplay.
Yeah.
Wrote the screenplay for the movie. Well, co-wrote the screenplay.
Kind of close to the book, except I'll tell you. All right, rabbit hole. Do you want to go on book to movie changes? Because I've read the book.
I read like the first chapter and then
the book is a little more
dragged
adult.
away.
The book is. Let's just say you could probably watch the movie at a younger age than read the book.
I can't even read the book yet. I just stopped reading it. It was boring for me. Just because it was boring.
You can read it. But in the book, a certain Jeff Goldblum character actually dies in the book. And the guy, the Velociraptor, the shoot her.
Yeah.
He actually survives the book.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
His name is Muldoon in the book. Muldoon. His actor's name is Bob Peck.
Bob Peck actually is supposed to survive. Also, the book is so much better because they use grenade launchers to blow up dinosaurs. So I don't know why we didn't get to see that on the screen.
It's too violent. They didn't want to destroy their animatronics they made.
They were mostly CGI. But I mean, yeah, they did have animatronics for certain things.
Have you seen the Triceratops scene?
Well, have you seen the edit of Sam Neill on Jeff Goldblum's body breathing up and down? Like,
no.
I should put that. That's all right. That's gonna be the thumbnail. I'm gonna find that and put that on as the thumbnail.
You know that Ripley Walker played Raptor number 1?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Rip him. Okay. Favorite dinosaur from the movie?
Well, is that even a question? T-Rex all the way.
All
Actually, I think the Velociraptors are cooler. I'm gonna say Velociraptors.
Mm.
Velociraptors are definitely the best. Just their cool aesthetic, their horror. The first one was like a low key horror movie,
Yeah, pretty thrilling.
and then it was just like, oh yeah, now it's an action movie and another action movie.
My favorite dinosaur is the Brontosaurus that sneezes on the girl.
You just hate women, don't you? No, I mean, you just like that. You just like scenes with that girl in them, don't you?
I don't know. Is that? I want to say it's.
Her name is Ellie, not Ellie. It's something. It's Lex, I think.
I feel like she wasn't in very much after Jurassic Park.
It's Ariana Richards, I'm pretty sure, who plays Lex in the movie. So I think that's the girl's name.
All right, so final score. What do you give Jurassic Park out of 10?
Out of 10, I give it roughly a 7.
7?
7. God's holy number.
I'd probably give it. Probably gonna give it a 9 because I think it's actually a pretty good movie.
9? Okay. I didn't know how much you were gonna judge it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna judge mine up 10-8. I'm gonna bring mine up 10-8.
Okay.
Just
average.
It's a pretty good movie.
All right, we'll say average.
Not
8.
the best. I only give 10s to things that deserve them.
Well, obviously.
Like Lord of the Rings.
Obviously.
Maybe we'll talk about that next time.
Oh, we should. Leave a comment.
The entire trilogy, though.
Leave a comment in the description if you want to have us talk about another movie and ramble about it.
We didn't ramble this much about this time. This time. I guess Mandalorian's like 8 episodes.
We don't have much speculation to go off of, and we probably like Star Wars better.
Yeah, most likely.
All right. Well, this is a good length. We should give
Okay. Favorite character in the movie. Favorite character in the movie.
Right, favorite character.
One last thing.
Obviously, Jeff Goldblum's character.
No, mine's Bob Peck, the hunter guy. He's the coolest.
Okay.
If you play the Lego Star Wars game, not Lego Star Wars, Lego Jurassic Park game, he dies by a I think not a banana. He gets killed by the thing, but I mean the Velociraptor is like disguising himself as a banana, and he's like, "Oh, clever girl," and the banana he throws the banana away and eats him, or something like that. Rips them apart into a million pieces because that's how Legos fall apart.
Indeed. Family friendly.
Okay. So, we already talked about the music, how it's amazing. One last thing. What's your opinion on Samuel L. Jackson's role being sort of wasted in the movie?
Wasted?
Because he dies almost instantly. He could have had a bigger role.
Well.
What do you feel about that?
Let's see. He does say the iconic line, "Hold on to your butts." So I think it wasn't a waste.
I got it. Yeah, it's sort of true. He doesn't die that early into the movie. He's like halfway into the movie he dies.
Also, yes or no, is it the same arm that he loses from Star Wars?
Yes.
It is, right?
It is, because it falls down like this, and it looks like the thumb of his left hand, and then I think the thumb's on the right side, so I think it's the left. No, I mean it's on the thumb's on the left side. Yeah, the thumb's on the left side, so it's his right arm. I'm pretty sure that falls down. My brain's all mixed, man, bro, hair to hair.
Right.
I'm thinking of like the direction of the moviegoer, so like you're watching it and she's backing up, and then the arm falls onto her right side, but it's our left, you know. Okay, and that's the same arm he gets chopped off from Anakin in Star Wars, and he's like, oh. But then my theory for Star Wars theory now. My theory for Star Wars is that when he's getting shocked, if Palpatine doesn't chuck him out, he jumps out the window himself.
I feel like we talked about this before, but yeah.
Yeah. I just want Mace Windu to be alive.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
All right, YouTube, that's it. We're gonna say goodbye for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe for more content.